Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something uncomfortable. Why does your phone get more respect than your own life? When your phone battery drops to 20%, you panic, you shut down background apps, you close unnecessary tabs, you even switch on airplane mode to save energy. But when you are exhausted, mentally drained, unfocused, confused, and overwhelmed, you tell yourself it's fine, you'll manage. No boundaries, no protection, no respect. Then you wonder why your life feels loud, slow, and stuck. Think about it. The most valuable things in the world are not available all the time. Gold is limited, time is limited, opportunity is rare. But you reply instantly. You accept every distraction. You give attention to people who never earned it. Then you ask why no one takes you seriously. It's because you train them not to. You know that one person who replies instantly to everyone. Messages at 2 a.m, calls during dinner, work requests on weekends, family drama at any hour. Always available. Always saying yes, always tired. Somehow always overlooked. Availability kills value. Look at real examples. When Michael Jordan played basketball, people called him difficult, too intense, too serious, not friendly. Years later, those same people said that obsession is why he became the greatest. What looked like arrogance was actually self-respect. When Cristiano Ronaldo trained alone after matches while others relaxed, people mocked him. They told him to enjoy life. Now they ask how he stayed on top for so long. Same behavior, different results, focus compounds. The biggest mistake you're making right now is trying to prove yourself to people who aren't building anything. People scrolling all day giving advice. And because you don't value yourself enough, you listen. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every message deserves a reply. Not every invitation deserves your presence. If you don't protect your focus, someone else will rent it cheaply. You sit down to work, laptop open. You promise yourself today will be different. 5 minutes later, one notification, one message, one short video, one random thought, and an hour disappears. At night you feel guilty, not because you were lazy, but because you were distracted. When Oprah Winfrey cut off draining relationships early in her career, people called her cold. Years later, they called it wisdom. Boundaries always look rude to people who benefit from you having none. Valuing yourself starts with one decision. Decide that your attention is expensive. Not everyone can afford it. Stop living like your life is public Wi-Fi, no password, free access. Anyone can connect. Set boundaries even if it feels uncomfortable, even if people don't like it, even if they say you've changed. Of course you changed. You realize that focus is self-respect. When you respect yourself, life responds differently. This is where everything begins. Not motivation, not discipline, not habits, self-value. Let's be honest, most of you aren't distracted. You're professionally distracted. You waste time in ways that feel responsible. You reply to messages because it feels important. You check email because it feels mature. You scroll news because it feels informed. Congratulations, you wasted hours with dignity. You sit down to work, serious face, good intentions. 5 minutes later, you're watching a video about your personality. That's not curiosity. That's escape. Everyone has opened an app for one message and closed it almost an hour later, wondering what just happened. That's not bad time management. That's your phone asking for your life for free. Your brain loves distraction because it feels productive without requiring courage. Focus requires effort. Distraction offers comfort. That's why when something truly matters, your brain suddenly remembers chores from years ago. Cleaning feels urgent. Organizing files feels necessary. Notifications feel essential. Your goals can wait. When Taylor Swift disappears before releasing music, people obsess. No updates, no explanations. Then she returns and breaks records. Absence creates curiosity. Noise creates boredom. You're doing the opposite. You're always available and wondering why no one listens. When Keanu Reeves stays low-key, people call him mysterious. You disappear for a weekend and people ask if you're okay. No, you're just focused. Society hates focused people because focused people don't consume nonsense. Your phone buzzes. You react. It lights up. You look. It does nothing. You still check. It's muscle memory. You say you're just checking quickly. Checking what? Your destiny hasn't replied. You'll watch strangers argue online for hours, but avoid sitting alone with your own thoughts for 5 minutes, because silence forces responsibility. If you truly valued yourself, random apps wouldn't control your day. Bored people wouldn't interrupt your focus. You wouldn't attend conversations that go nowhere. You wouldn't stay available to people who only call when they need something. When Serena Williams trained while others rested, she didn't announce it. She didn't post it. She didn't explain it. She was too busy becoming dangerous. That's what focus does. It makes you quietly powerful. Most of you don't need motivation. You need less stimulation. Your brain isn't tired from work. It's tired from switching tabs every few seconds. Valuing yourself might make you look boring. You'll say no more. You'll reply slower. You'll disappear. People will say you changed. Correct. You stopped being entertainment and started being intentional. Boring people build impressive lives. Entertained people stay stuck. The hardest upgrade in life isn't waking up early or discipline. It's saying no without writing an explanation. Most people don't say no. They say, maybe, later, I'll try. Those aren't answers. They're delays to protect feelings. Whose feelings are you protecting? Not yours. Your phone rings. You don't want to answer, but you do. Someone asks for help. You're exhausted, but you say yes. You attend events you don't care about and later complain you had no time. You didn't lack time. You lacked boundaries. You cancel plans with yourself instantly, but feel guilty canceling on people who don't respect your time. That's backwards. You don't need permission to value yourself. People will survive your absence. When Warren Buffett explained that his calendar is mostly empty, people were shocked. He manages so much by saying no to almost everything. That's not arrogance. That's clarity. When Beyoncé disappears between projects, people complain. Then she returns, and the world stops. Mystery is power. Oversharing is weakness. You say yes, hang up, stare at the wall, and wonder why you're like this. That's your intuition filing a complaint. If saying yes makes you resentful, it should have been a no. People who benefit from your lack of boundaries will be upset when you finally set them. That's how you know you're doing it right. Novak Djokovic isolates himself before tournaments. People call him extreme. Then he walks onto the court calm while others panic. Focus requires distance. You can't be close to everything and great at something. You don't need to announce boundaries. You don't need to justify them. You enforce them. Reply slower. Disappear more. Protect mornings. Protect evenings. Protect your energy like money, because it is. Every yes costs something. Make sure it's not your future. When you start focusing, life doesn't applaud. It gets quiet. Most people quit there because they confuse silence with failure. You stop replying instantly. You stop hanging out randomly. Fewer messages arrive, fewer invites come. You think you did something wrong. No, you stopped being convenient. Convenience kept many people around. When Lionel Messi was younger, people called him shy and quiet. He didn't change his personality, he changed his results. Silence became humility. Focus became greatness. Most people are addicted to validation. Likes, replies, reactions. Focus removes that. No applause, no instant feedback. Just slow, boring progress. Your brain hates that. Progress feels dull. Regret feels intense. That's why people quit before momentum arrives. Focus feels lonely before it feels powerful. That's the price. When Elon Musk slept on factory floors, people mocked him. Later they quoted him, "Focus looks crazy until it works." People stop too early. They check results too often. They announce plans too soon. You don't need to update people. You need to outgrow them. When you value yourself, you stop explaining, you stop chasing, you stop reacting, you move slower but stronger. You speak less but with weight. Consistency speaks for you. The real reward of focus isn't money or status. It's self-trust. When you trust yourself, you stop seeking approval. When you stop seeking approval, you become dangerous. You stop asking what people will think and start asking if this aligns with who you're becoming. Most stress comes from living out of alignment, doing things you don't respect, agreeing when you don't want to, showing up where you don't belong. That feeling at night isn't depression, it's self-betrayal. When you finally value yourself, people won't treat you better. They'll test you, they'll call you difficult, they'll say you changed. Good. When Denzel Washington stopped chasing approval and chose meaningful roles, he said no more than yes. Less noise, more impact. When he speaks, people listen because self-respect is loud without shouting. When J.K. Rowling was rejected repeatedly, she didn't explain herself. She stayed focused while invisible. Invisibility didn't stop her, it prepared her. Most of you are one boundary away from a different life. One number, one decision, one moment where you choose yourself without apologizing. You don't need to disappear forever, just long enough to build something real. When Kobe Bryant trained while others slept, he wasn't trying to be inspirational, he was trying to be undeniable. That's the goal. Not liked, not busy, undeniable. You don't rise by adding more, you rise by removing what disrespects you. Remove distractions. Remove draining people. Remove habits that weaken you. Remove the need to explain yourself. Value creates focus. Focus creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Results speak a language everyone understands. If this made you uncomfortable, good. That means you're waking up. The moment you truly value yourself, your life stops being noisy and starts being powerful. That decision isn't tomorrow, it's now. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivation.